So this is chapter 6. Just a second. So we are starting with chapter number 6. Right? And first of all, we are starting with mathematical expectation. So in the case of mathematical expectation, basically we want to know what is the mean or the population mean. So how do we represent mathematical expectation? We represent this by E of x, which is equals to summation x into px. Yep. So this is a formula, and this is also equals to mu, and mu is nothing but my population mean. So E of x is nothing but my population mean. Now there are few properties of E of x, but हमें सारी नहीं करनी. So E of ax is equals to AE of x. Variance of x is equals to expectation x square minus expectation x whole square. Now what is the formula for expectation x square? Expectation x square is equals to summation. So instead of x, we need to put x square. That's all. So x square into probability of x, not probability of x square. Please remember that. Yeah. So basically, this is expectation of x. This is expectation of x whole square, and hence the variance of x can be found by finding these two numbers, and just we need to put these two numbers here or these two values here. Yeah. Let's do one example. Let's say if I roll a die, my x will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and my p of x will be 1 by 6 for all. Yeah. Can you please find expectation of x and variance of x? I'm giving you 2 to 3 minutes. Jaldi se nikalo.
So P of x is 11b.
P of x is
Is it 116 or
1 by
11b?
6, bache. 1 by 6.
Oh, okay.
Shivani, I can't see you, bache. Rishikesh, I can't see you. Can you please switch on your webcam? Thanks. Shivani, can you please switch on your webcam, bache?
Sir, give me 2 minutes. I'm having trouble with my camera.
Sure. Rishikesh, why you are not calculating, bache? Can't see you doing that.
Sir, expectation of x is 21 by 6.
Okay. Soumya's answer is 21 by 6, but I don't know the correct answer. Maybe this is correct, maybe this is wrong.
So it's correct. I
Yeah.
wrote the same answer.
Sure. It's correct because you got the same answer or you know the correct answer.
No, because I wrote the same answer.
Acha, okay. Confidence. Last 1 minute, then I'll calculate. Yeah. Last 20 seconds.
One zero five upon 36 v of x.
So Soumya, it would be great if you simplify this as well. So you are saying 105 by 36.
36 हाँ ये भी हो जाएगा आगे सिंप्लीफाई.
हाँ, so एक बार सिंप्लीफाई करके आंसर बताओ तो ज्यादा अच्छा है.
ठीक है.
एंड एग्जाम में सिंप्लीफाई करके लिखना है बच्चे.
ठीक है सर.
2.91.
सॉरी
2.91 is variance. I
7
got
by 2.
2.91 or you are saying 7 by 2.
नहीं
और
नहीं
7
7 by 2 is the expectation of x.
Okay. And what
No.
is variance?
सर आपको डेसिमल्स में चाहिए या फिर मतलब
मुझे ऐसा
एग्जाम में
चाहिए.
क्या करना है? ऐसे ही चाहिए.
आप जैसे मर्जी सिंप्लीफाई कर सकते हो, ऐसे भी और ऐसे भी. Both will work.
ठीक है.
Yeah. So let's do that. X for expectation of x, we know the formula. Formula is summation x into px, that is probability of x. And in this case, when x is taking 1, probability is 1 by 6. So when x is taking 1, probability is 1 by 6. When x is taking 2, probability is 1 by 6. When x is taking 3, probability is 1 by 6. When x is taking 4, probability is 1 by 6. When x is taking 5, probability is 1 by 6. And when x is taking 6, probability is 1 by 6. So basically, we can write this as 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 and whole divide this by 6. So in this case, if you add all these, what is your answer? 21 by 6, which is nothing but 7 by 2.
आंसर v of x 35 by 12 आएगा सिंप्लीफाई करके.
Okay. Any doubts, anyone, in expectation of x? Perfect. And in order to find variance of x, we need to first find expectation of x square, which is summation x square into probability of x, which is equals to 1. So if I write x square here, what I need to write? 1, 2 square is 4, 3 square is 9, 4 square is 16, 5 square is 25, 6 square is 36. So 1 into 1 by 6, x square into probability of x, x square into probability of x. Similarly, for x square into probability of x, that is 1 by 6. Yeah. So plus 4 1 by 6 plus 9 1 by 6 plus 16 1 by 6 plus 25 1 by 6 plus 36 1 by 6. And if you solve this, what you will get? 105 by 36, which is nothing but 35 by 12, or which is nothing but 2.91. Any doubts, anyone? Yeah, Vairo. Go ahead, bache. I think there is something.
सर ये वेरिएंस ऑफ x है हमारा 35 by 12.
Achha, sorry,
105 by 36.
sorry. Correct. Absolutely. Mistake.
अगर आप इसको कैलकुलेट सर अगर हम इनको ये वाला करेंगे 91 by 6 आएगा सर.
So this is 91 by 6. Now for variance of x, which is expectation x square minus expectation of x whole square. What is expectation x square, bache? 91 by 6 minus 7 by 2 whole square, which is 91 by 6 minus 49 by 4, which is let's say 24. 4 into 91, or
12
we can take 12
12
as
से डायरेक्ट हो जाएगा.
we can take 12 as well. So in this case, 2 into 91 is
182.
182, and
94.
3 into 49.
98.
What?
नहीं 3 कर रहे हैं ना. Sorry.
So 147.
147, correct.
Hmm.
Now 182 minus 147 is
35 by 12.
35 by 12 is the correct answer, and that is nothing but variance. Any doubts, anyone? I'm waiting for 30 seconds. If there are any doubts, let me know. Spurs, bache, please switch on your webcam. Soumya, please switch on your webcam, bache. Can we move forward? Yep. Cool. Yep. Now, this is all about mathematical expectations. Now we need to move to normal distribution. So in the case of normal distribution, first of all, we need to find, or what is normal distribution? Let's discuss that. In the case of normal distribution, your mean is equals to median is equals to mode. Your mean is equals to median is equals to mode. That means your distribution is symmetric distribution, and it is symmetric about mean. Since mean is equals to median is equals to mode, therefore it is symmetric on mean, which is equals to median, which is equals to mode. Graphical representation of normal distribution is like this. Yep. So this is the graphical expectation, and here you are getting your mean is equals to median is equals to mode. Yep. So in this case, we all know that since it is symmetrical distribution, so 1 is equals to 2, right? And in the case of probability, we all know that the total area is equals to 1, right? Since total area is equals to 1, therefore what is the area of only area 1? Can we say 0.5? And what is the area of only area 2? Again, can we say 0.5? And if we add area 1 and area 2, what I'll get? I'll get 0.5 plus 0.5, which is equals to 1. Does that make sense? Now I will make you understand how to read the normal distribution table.
So sorry, sir, but 0.5 कैसे आया एक तो?
Because total area is equals to 1. Total area.
But sir, वो हमें कैसे पता?
So normal distribution is a continuous distribution, and in order to say that it is a probability distribution, the total area has to be equals to 1. So integration from minus infinity to infinity should be equals to 1. That is a property of normal distribution. Yeah, or that is a property of any probability distribution rather. Yeah, and 0.5 kaise aaya? The reason being, since it is symmetrical around mean, and that means mean is dividing the normal distribution into 2 equal parts, and total area is equals to 1. Therefore, the part to the left hand side, which is area 1, should be 0.5, and part to the right hand side, that is area 2, should be equals to 0.5. And hence, if we add these two areas, we'll get my answer as 1. Any doubts, anyone? Perfect. Now, how to read normal distribution table? So basically, in this case, normal distribution table, remember that this is table number 4. This is table number 4, tells you that if you need to find, let's say this is some value x here, small x, we can consider it as 2, right? So normal distribution will tell you this side of area. Normal distribution will tell you, or normal distribution table will tell you this side of area. Does that make sense? Yeah. But before going to read the normal distribution, first of all, we need to convert my x into standard normal distribution, which is nothing but z. Now, in this case, what is your x? Let's say I'm saying,
Is it standard normal distribution or is it standard normal variant?
so standard normal distribution is nothing but a normal distribution, but whereas z is known as standard normal variate. Yeah. Okay. So in this case, x follows normal distribution with some mean which is equals to mu, and obviously this is expectation of x. We know that mu is expectation of x, and here my variance, which is sigma square, is nothing but ऋषिकेश उसको बाद में हाई बोलेंगे, उससे बाद में बात करेंगे. Yeah, ठीक है. And in this case, which is sigma square, this is nothing but variance of x. Does that make sense? Yeah. And this is how we need to write the normal distribution. Although this should be brackets like this, not square brackets. Does that make sense? Yeah. Now, first of all, we need to convert this distribution into standard normal distribution, and there is a formula. Formula says that your z, which is standard normal variate or standard normal variable, is equals to x, which is which follows normal distribution, minus expectation of x divided by standard error or standard deviation of x. So in general, z follows this formula, theta hat. This is very, very important. I will use this in chapter number 7 as well. Theta hat minus expectation of theta hat divided by standard error of theta hat. Now theta hat is your sample statistics, but for the time being, since you don't know what is sample statistics, so on and so forth, let us assume that your theta hat right now is x, right? Since your theta hat right now is x, so what we need to do here, expectation of x, which is nothing but this, and divided by standard error or standard deviation of x. Does that make sense? Now, what this formula is doing, this formula is converting your normal distribution into standard normal distribution. Now, why we need to convert any normal distribution into standard normal distribution? This should be your question. So to answer that, in the case of normal distribution, this mu can take any value between minus infinity to plus infinity. And this variance can take any value between more than 0. I'm wording equal to right now, right? So in order to see the table, I'm not very sure what is my mean, what is my sigma square, and obviously it is going from minus infinity to infinity, and it is very impossible. It is impossible for all the statisticians to see the value basically from the table. So what we need to do, we need to convert them into one single mean and one single variance so that we can find the table value very easily. So in the case of standard normal distribution, your mean of z, that is expectation of z, is always equals to 0, and variance of z is always equals to 1. Your mean of z is always equals to 0 and variance of z is always equals to 1, which means that z follows normal distribution with mean 0 and variance 1. Does that make sense? So why we need to convert any distribution into standard normal, any normal distribution into standard normal distribution? The reason is simple. In the case of normal distribution, I am getting various different values for mu and sigma square, but in this case we can't see the table. We need to make multiple or infinite tables, but the solution is to convert this variable into standard normal distribution. As soon as you do that, now your mean of z is equals to 0 and your variance of z is equals to 1. Does that make sense to everyone? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Perfect. So now in order to convert any distribution in standard normal distribution, after doing that, what and why we need to convert? Because now we need to find the probability. We need to find the probability. Just give me a second. Okay. Now, if I say what is the probability z is less than 0, how to find that? In order to find this probability, first I need to make the normal distribution. And remember that this graph is for z, not for x. And what is the mean of z? What is the mean of z? 0, right? Therefore, mean of z is 0. Therefore, this value should be equals to what? 0, because this is the mean of z. Now,
So what is the heading? We need to find
the probabilities. We need to find probabilities. Yeah. आपको प्रॉब्लम लग रहा है? मतलब वर्ड 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 प्रोबेबिलिटी को छोड़ के प्रॉब्लम लग रहा है? आप क्या पढ़
नहीं
रहे
नहीं
थे?
सर PROYS पता नहीं कुछ इस
अच्छा,
टाइप
ठीक
का D तो लग नहीं रहा था
अब तक तो कंफर्टेबल हो जाना चाहिए था मेरी राइटिंग के साथ.
सर एक महीना यूज टू भूल गए ना सर अब याद आ रहा है दोबारा
Right. ठीक है. So in this case, guys, you need to mark the area first before finding the probability. And if I say z is less than 0, 0 is here, less means I need to find this area. Can we say that? We need to find this area. And we all know that the total area is equals to what? 1. Since my total area is equals to 1, and we need to find this area, obviously this area is nothing but 0.5. Can we say that? Now coming to table, your table value will always give you left hand side area. Your table value will always give you left hand side area. This is, I'm talking about table number 4. Please remember that. Table number 5 will give us right hand side area. I'm talking about table number 4. Your table number 4 will give you left hand side area, right? So in the table, what you need to find? You need to find, so here they have used x as their standard normal variate, right? We have used z. So one of the same thing, because in their case, x follows standard normal variate, or x follows normal distribution is 0, 1. In our case, z follows normal distribution is 0, 1. Yeah. So here below this, if you see 0, and this is phi x. Phi x means, phi means this function is used for left hand side area, to find left hand side area. Although this is nothing but CDF, cumulative distribution function. But right now, since you don't know what is CDF, I'm avoiding this words, right? So that you should not confuse yourself. Please remember that phi means you are finding left hand side area. Does that make sense? Yep. So in this case, phi of x, since x is taking 0, according to us, my answer should be 0.5. Can we say that? Yeah. Now, can we see the table? Yeah. So let's see the table. I think Vairo is still writing. So Vairo, as soon as you are done, do let me know. I'll change the screen. Yeah, Rishikesh.
So I'm done.
Sure. So right now I'm not looking for papers, but I'm looking for tables. Yeah. So this is table number 4, according to our table, and we can see that this area is left hand side area, right? This table is giving us the left hand side area. Can we say that? Now in this case, they have used z. So for the value z equals to 0, what is your answer? What is your answer? 0.05. Sorry, 0.5. Can we say that? For the value z equals to 0, your answer is 0.5. Can we say that? Yeah. Any doubts, anyone?
Yes, sir.
You have a doubt? No.
No doubt, sir.
Sure. Now, can you please find for me probability z is less than 1.6? All you need to do is first, please make the graph. First step is please make the graph. Rishikesh, बच्चे ध्यान बार बार भटक रहा है.
Sir, your voice is breaking in the middle, so it's taking time to listen to what you're saying, sir.
Sure. अक्षय, you need to solve it, बच्चे. बैठने से काम नहीं चलेगा. और प्रॉब्लम है तो मुझे बताओ कि क्या प्रॉब्लम फेस कर रहे हो. So Diksha, बच्चे, any doubt?
No, sir. I just had problem with understanding how to read the table.
Sure. Just give me 5 to 10 seconds. Can you please make the graph till now for the time being?
It's a graph of this function, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
sir.
So I'm making the graph. So obviously we all know that this is 0. So 1.6 should lie here. Can we say that?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And we need to find this area, the left hand side area. And why we are finding left hand side area? Because they are saying z is less than 1.6.
So we wouldn't be finding from like 0 to 1.6, but like from negative infinity to
From
1.6.
negative infinity to 1.6. Absolutely. The complete left hand side area. Yeah. So here we need to look for z 1.6. So this is z 1.6. What is the value corresponding to that? 0.9452.
So, but then what about like with z, there are more values in the row, right? So, like, how do we identify that which row we have to pick?
So, bache, in this case, if I read, so let's say my next question is, what is the probability that is less than 1.61? Let's say this is my question. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Now, obviously, first of all, we need to make a graph. This is 0, this is 1.61, and we need to find this. Yeah. In this case, please remember that this is a value only for 1.6. But if I look here, so this is 0.01. So all you need to add here. So 1.6 plus 0.01 is 1.161. 1.61. Can we say that?
Yes, sir.
So in this case, I am looking for this value.
Okay, sir.
Got it?
Yes, sir.
Sure. Any doubts, anyone? And let me show you different table as well. Just give me a second. Because sometimes.
So in the paper, can we like do it from your table and not from this table?
But the tables will be provided to us and we can't cheat basically. So if you open any document, they will think that you are cheating. Although you are not cheating.
The table
Even if that is a table, because they want you to find from this table. Therefore, I am telling you how to read this table.
Okay. Because uski table mein to like the table you gave that had specified 1.6, 1.61, 1.62.
Absolutely.
It's more easier.
So I know that is more easier, but if they're giving us this table, then we need to read this table.
Yes, so can you explaining bar or say just like the change?
Sure. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Let's say now we need to find the probability z is less than 2.03. Now how to find that? Again, first of all, we need to make a graph. 0 is lying here. And this is 2.03, and we need to find this area. Therefore, first I need to look for the value 2. Obviously, 2 is here. Can we say that? But we need 2.03. This is 2.00. This is 2.01. This is 2.02. But we need to find 2.03. And therefore, we need to look for
Got it, sir.
this value. Understood? Any doubts, anyone? So Diksha, clear हो गया बच्चे?
Yes, reading the table now it's clear.
Sure. So guys, can you please find the value of probability z is less than 1.5, and then probability z is less than 1.05, then probability z is less than 1.62. Can you find all these three probabilities? First, write these three questions, then I'll show you the table.
So, is there any specific way to write this in the exam, or we just have to write the direct answer with the graph?
First you need to make the graph. Second, you can say that this is equals to phi 1.5, which is equals to the table value. So now this is the table. If you want to zoom in, I can zoom in. So what are the values? 1.5.
Sir, I have a question.
Go ahead, Vijay.
So you said that the total area of the probability graph is always going to be 1, right? So
Correct.
every time we find like area of probability z, it'll always be less than 1.
Less than equals to 1. Less than equals to 1.
Okay, sir.
Find all these three values. Fatafat. Jaldi se.
So once can you show the questions?
Varshit, can you please write the questions as soon as possible so that I can share the screen, the table?
Answer.
Sure.
Sir,
Yeah.
I'm a bit confused about this Z. How do you determine Z?
How do we?
Determine Z means what Z do we take?
So right now, the question will give you what value of z we need to take, but later on the question will tell you only about the value of x.
Okay.
Then we need to convert that. But for the time being, I am giving the value of z.
What is the value of Z?
These three.
Okay, okay.
Guys, whenever you are done, do let me know. Yeah.
Done, sir.
Sure.
Done, sir.
Done, sir.
Done, sir.
Done, sir.
Okay. Akshay, what's your answer for this, bache?
So 0.9332.
0.9332. Are you all getting the same answer?
Yes,
sir, it's in the
sir.
table only.
Sorry, Sudiksha.
It's directly given in the table.
Absolutely, it is written in the table. So I just want to see whether you are writing the correct answer or not. Yeah.
Okay, sir.
So now this is 1.05. What is the answer, Sudiksha?
So 0.8289.
No.
Are you all getting the same
No,
answer?
no, sir. No, sir. No, sorry, sir. 0.8508.
0.8508. Are you getting the same answer, everyone?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Oh,
Okay,
sir.
just give me a second. 1.05. So this is 1.0, 1.01, 1.02, 1.03, 1.04, 1.05. So for 1.05, I need to look for
Oh,
this
sorry,
number.
sir. I was not counting 0.00. I started counting like 1, 2, 3, 4, 4.
As in, I didn't get that, Vijay.
Like I was like, for me to read like both the row and the column was being a little difficult. So like I counted from like for the columns I counted like 1, 2, 3, 4 after the Z. So
Okay. So you need to count starting from 0, not from 1. You need to start from 0, Vijay.
got it now.
Right? So Sudiksha, since your answer is not correct, I'm giving you one more question. 0.8531. So this is 0.8531. Acha, you have counted like this. This is 0. Okay. So Diksha, can you please tell me what is the probability Z is less than 2.07?
So can I see the table, please?
2.07. So just a second.
One more row.
Yeah, but so this is. Can you see this?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
1, 2, 3,
2.07.
so 9808, 0.9808.
Correct. Absolutely. So Diksha, now it is clear, right?
Sir, the only problem was that I was counting the columns from 1, like
Correct.
now I'm
Absolutely.
counting from 0.
So, next question, Varshit. Sorry, not Varshit. Rushikesh.
Sir, it is 0.9463.
Are you all getting the same answer? Sudiksha.
No, sir.
94744.
947.
Yeah,
0.9474.
9474.
0.9474, but 1.62. Let's see that 1.62. Rushikesh, Bache, this is the
Oh,
correct answer.
Okay, I saw 0.01, sir. I'm sorry. I did the same mistake.
Right. So Rushikesh, can you please calculate this probability Z is less than 0.95. 0.95. Can you calculate that?
Oh,
0.95.
Sir, is that even possible?
Yeah, absolutely. Why not? So first figure out where 0.9 is located.
Oh, yes. Okay. It is 0.8289. 0.8289.
289. Okay. So that is the correct answer. Yeah.
Yeah, sir.
Any doubts, anyone till this point, guys? Any doubts? So I'm giving you few
No.
questions right now. So my agenda is to take class for 1 hour each day so that you will not mess up again with the concepts, right? But tomorrow I will cover this entire topic. I'll cover that. But if not, then in 3 days. So what day 1 is today, day 2 is tomorrow, and day 3 is after tomorrow. I'll cover this topic. Chapter 6.
So like for reading every table, this is the same method, or like there are different methods to read all?
It depends on table. There are different methods. It depends
So
on which
how do we
table we are.
identify that this one has to be table number 4?
Because in this, just give me a second. So as per the table provided by University of London, that is table number 4. But in this case, it is written that it is standard normal distribution table, or rather cumulative standard normal distribution table. Yeah. And in this case, this table is giving you left hand side area. Now in the same table, so they have not given you the right hand side area table. I guess they have not. Yeah. So
So we'll have to
Diksha,
keep in mind both the graphs as well as what the table is about, right?
Can you please repeat that again?
So we'll also have to keep in mind the graph that's been given, like if
Absolutely,
it's the left hand side or
absolutely.
the right hand side.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Okay, so
Yeah. Perfecto. Just give me a second. So we are meeting tomorrow at 9:30 to 10:30 we will take class. Yeah. I know कि आपको
So tomorrow भी 9:30 है class. Like हल्का सा आगे पीछे shift नहीं हो
किसकी
सकता?
क्लास?
Stats की.
नहीं, tomorrow 9:30 किसकी क्लास? मेरी क्लास है ना सिर्फ.
हाँ हाँ मैं वही
Just
बोल
give me
रही
a
हूँ
second.
कि
Let me stop the recording. Just give me a second.
हाँ